Water. It's a critical resource for every community. Without it, communities cannot sustain growth. Businesses and residents cannot prosper, and public health suffers. Unincorporated Polk County and the city of Aragon in northwest Georgia get nearly 80% of its drinking water from a spring on the bank of Uharley Creek. As early as the 1960s, Deaton Spring was used for water supply. In the 1970s, an enclosure was built around the spring to help protect it from the creek. But the original enclosure was easily subject to flooding that disrupted the county's water supply. Today, water from the spring is managed by the Polk County Water Authority. Jack Dameron, the authority's general manager, realized that to protect the spring long-term, the original enclosure needed a major overhaul.
The condition of the spring enclosure was pretty rough. It was subject to vandalism, it was subject to weather, but most importantly it was subject to flood levels from the Uharley Creek. So it became very necessary as part of our master plan to enclose the spring location for future use and development.
Low-interest financing from the Georgia Environmental Finance Authority helped the Polk County Water Authority completely overhaul the Deaton Spring enclosure. Construction began in November 2013 and was completed in February 2015. Dave Rainey, GEFA's engineering manager, oversaw construction of the spring enclosure.
It was a privilege to be a part of the project. It was a difficult project that was done very well and handled and managed very well by the engineer, the contractor, and the water authority. And it was an opportunity to see them protect a critical resource for their customers. That's the kind of project that GEFA, I think, is most proud to be a part of. This was a very, very good opportunity to protect an important resource for the folks that live out here in Polk County. And it went very well, handled very professionally, and the result is really very, very good.
With the foresight to construct a modern spring enclosure, the Polk County Water Authority can ensure its 27,000 customers that the water they depend on every day for their families and businesses is well protected.
In the long term, I believe that the enclosure represents not only a significant investment for the county, but the protective nature of the enclosure. What you'll see inside the enclosure is some walls being 4 feet thick. Lots and lots of rebar included. It's a very, very strong building. So in terms of time, future requirements, I believe this building is good for 25 to 50 years without any renovation being required. We replaced pumps. We included a hoist system that you can see to help us put pumps in and out of the enclosure itself. I think that we won't have to look at any kind of replacement, repair, or rehabilitation for at least 50 years. So that means that I'll get excellent return on the investment, which is good for us and for our customers.
Now that the spring is secure from floodwaters and the environment around it, customers have a reliable and stable supply of drinking water. Even as a small organization, the Polk County Water Authority realized it couldn't afford to not protect the spring for future generations.
So the importance of the spring long term is that we made an investment, we put in the work, we think it's protected for years to come, and that'll drive customer satisfaction all along the county.